Hello YouTube, Ruth Basque here again with another video. So I know I was going to do a Witchy Wednesday, but I wanted to cover some more about Robin here. She is my first Reborn, and I'm kind of disappointed a little bit because I was expecting something more from what they showed in the video, but after further inspection of her today, she doesn't look exactly like she did in the picture they had on eBay. But I also wanted to bring up that I almost didn't get her. If it hadn't been for one of my neighbors in the neighborhood who actually, the mail person had left it on her doorstep instead of mine, had not been an honest person who notified me that they had her, I would not have seen her, because if it had been somebody other than the person in my neighborhood who actually was being honest, and was somebody who wasn't honest, who was of a questionable nature, they probably would have kept her. But as it was, when my mail came, she wasn't on my doorstep. She didn't come in my mailbox. And so I figured, okay, she won't be here then till probably the 22nd. But then about an hour later, I got a call from a lady, and bless her, I'm sending her such blessings and such positive energy right now. She deserves to be blessed so well for being so honest and such a nice person to actually notify me that she had my package, that our mailman had actually delivered to her address instead of mine, which I can't understand how they even made that mistake. I mean, you know, her street name is different than Francis, but where her street is, there's also the same address as mine. And the only difference is a street name difference, but it's like this. I've never had a problem like this with the mail delivery before, and I'm actually planning on going down and complaining to the post office tomorrow about this incident, because she wasn't a real expensive Reborn. And that was because I wanted to see what they were all about before I got into them. So I got one that was a little less expensive than some of the ones I have been eyeing. And but she wasn't cheap either. And not for me anyway, on my fixed income. So it's a bit annoying because I have had packages not be delivered. And now I'm wondering if the mail people have been delivering them to the wrong address. So, but anyway, bless this lady for actually calling me, because when I ordered her, they actually put your phone number on your package. They put your address and everything. So I was called by this person about my doll, and I went and I picked her up from her house, and bless her. So she was really very, very honest and very nice. I'm just really glad she let me know that it had been delivered to the wrong address. Not many people in the world would do that, and I had almost stopped believing and trusting anybody because I didn't believe there was any decent people out there. And I found out today that there are decent people out there. So anyway, Robin here she is, and I had this little unicorn, and that my husband had gotten for me for Valentine's Day, and it's now Robin's little unicorn. And this is her little pacifier. It's not a real one, as you can see. It's a magnetic one, and it just clips right like that with a magnet. I think her lips are a little dark for a newborn baby, so I'm actually going to watch videos late tonight and see how you kind of lighten things up and maybe even darken the creases up to make her look even more realistic, because I want to, like, you can't really see that much, and I want to add more shading and more blushing and more realistic paint to her. She is a rooted doll. Her hair is rooted. She's a very light doll. She's not weighed in any way. She's 1 pound something, I think, was the weight on the doll. Her little feet, as you can see, are like, aren't those adorable? Look at that. And then she's got her little toenails are kind of painted, and then so her little feet. I want to do, work with the creases there, and her little hands. She's got little brightly painted nails. She is anatomically correct, but the detail even there is not as good as some of the ones I've seen on the Reborns. So I am, in a sense, slightly disappointed in her, but I still love it. I mean, when I saw her, I thought she was adorable in the picture, and even though her hair, I mean, technically, if she wasn't anatomically correct, you could pass her off as a boy doll. And so the company I got her from, in my opinion, could probably use more work to bring up the status of their dolls a little bit. And she's more vinyl instead of silicone. They said she was a silicone, but she's, I mean, you know, like, and really hollow on the inside. So weighing her is going to be fun to do, and I know how to do that. But she has a full body that's like that too, so I won't really be able to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually remove her arms and stuff to do any weighing, but I'll look into that and check into that some more. So this is her. She's my first one. I don't know what you guys think about her. She's got an adorable face, but it's like, I think it can use some work to make it come about and be more realistic, actually. And you know, this is the back of her. Her hair is like soft, but I gotta find a way to make it look more realistic, because even though, and it's mohair, so you know, she has balding spots, so I gotta find a way to work on it so that the balding doesn't show as much as it does right now. And this is the back of her. And I'm going to be buying outfits for her, because I'm not going to have her sitting around in nothing. So we're working on that at the moment. Put her pacifier back on, if I could figure out how to do it again from here. It's like, so I'm not looking at her straight on. And then, of course, there's the birth certificate. This is the back of the birth certificate. And then this is the front of the birth certificate. I don't know how well you can see that. And I filled it out, her weight and everything. So that's her birth certificate, or her authenticity paperwork. She did come with a bottle. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that bottle real quick. So yeah, here's her bottle. I fixed the nipple on it, but I don't know how to make artificial formula, so I'm going to have to watch a video on how to do that, because I don't want to use anything in here that's real liquid. So the artificial formula is going to have to be in a thing that closes up the top, because there's actually holes in this, and if you go to hold this to the doll, whatever in it is going to leak all over the doll, because she's not a wet and whatever doll. So yeah, that's something else to consider too. You may not need the nipple out like that. When you're doing that, you probably would have to set it, because of her magnetic, like that, and then just hold it up like she's drinking from it. But so that's my doll, and that's the information I have on her, and that's how I kind of feel about her. I do plan on getting another one. It's going to be quite more expensive, so it's going to take me several months to save up for it, because I'm actually considering getting the wear-pup. And I have seen videos on YouTube about the wear-pups. I've been to the website, to the lady who makes the wear-pups, and I do know it's a long wait for those. But I'm gonna be saving the money up to buy one of those, and when I get that one, I will also open it up and show it to you all here on YouTube. So in the meantime, have fun, be yourselves, play with dolls, share your ideas, leave comments. If you like this video, link it, share it, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm doing more videos. And yes, we take a break from the Witchy Wednesday to discuss Robin, and I hope you actually like this video. So in the meantime, blessed be all. Toodles!